Our partners at BetOnline continue to be your number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, and sports developments, including this year's Wimbledon Finals, Major League Baseball, all the latest fighting news, and this season's NFL. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today. Receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BLEAV to get the bonus and get into action. BetOnline, where the game starts. Hello, it's Private Talk Podcast with Alexis, Texas, and we are back season 3, and today, Private Talk, we have the pleasure of having Tito Mercado on the couch. To get to know you a little bit more, having Private Talk get to know you a little bit more. You're an athlete, you box, and you've been all over social media. I've seen that you've done, some really big things. And tell us about kind of how you got into boxing. What was your inspiration? You had people that looked up to you. Were you kind of groomed? Is it something you just always knew you wanted to do?
I mean, I guess I kind of got myself into it. My father was a fighter. He was the first one that kind of started for the family, so kind of first generation kind of thing. And he kind of stopped for a while. He got into some things, and then eventually he started training my uncle. And I was just little. I was 4 years old, and I kind of just started paying attention to him. Working in the garage, him training him, and I kind of just threw myself into it. I found there was a way to kind of spend time with my dad, because I didn't really spend too much time with him. He was either working or training my uncle, so I kind of just threw myself into it.
So it's a way to bond and kind of see. So did you were you excited to see what a punch felt like? Did you just wanted to see what your dad was doing and just kind of be like him? Like, describe that kind of feeling.
Yeah, I guess in a way, my dad had a couple recordings of his fights, so I guess I kind of just wanted to, obviously try it out, but it looked fun and like a way to spend time with my dad. So I kind of just, like I said, threw myself into it, and I ended up loving it, so it was fun.
So describe to us what a punch feels like. Well, that first punch, what did it feel like that you continue to get in that ring and, be as successful as you are right now?
It was not that, it was not as bad. I know some people react to it differently. When I got my, hit for the first time, I was like more like, I want to go get my lick back. So it was kind of different. Some people. So
you kind of let a fire in you, and that was kind of like.
Yeah, I wanted to go get mine back. A lot of people, it happens a lot of time. I see it because we have our own boxing gym called G2G Boxing Club, and we see a lot of kids that want to say they fight, and we put them in the ring the first day, and then we never see them again because they want to spar, and they don't like the way it feels. So I guess I just had a different little nature to it, I guess.
Okay. So where do you feel that you learned your discipline to be as strict and have a training schedule, being a boxer, being like an athlete, and having to have like a certain grind to be to the level that you are to actually compete? How do you go through that process?
I mean, I guess it's more or less kind of just knowing if I don't do the things I'm supposed to, obviously my health is on the line. So I kind of know that, if I don't, do the things I'm supposed to, ultimately I'm going to get my ass whooped in the ring. So I kind of want to always make sure I stay, strict to my regimen, and not do things that I'm not supposed to.
What are some of like your daily rituals that you have that you do consistently?
Really just train every single day. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not, I'm usually a homebody because I like to stay inside, just, always resting and recovering. So, whether it's, I usually train about 3 times a day, morning, and then around 12 o'clock, and then again at night. So usually really just training, and I'm just really just recovering the whole day after that.
Okay. Describe something that's exciting in your life right now.
I just got a NABA silver title, so that puts me one step closer to a world championship. So I guess that's fun because now I'm gonna start getting in the likes of in the names with the big dogs right now, like the Ryan Garcias, the Gervonta Davis, all the big guys. So that's gonna start putting me in the mix now.
So you say those 2 big names. They just said that yesterday announced that they're going to have a fight. Do you think that they're actually going to go through that fight?
I don't think so. I just saw another clip of Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, saying that they still haven't signed yet. They said it's done, but I mean.
So who would you be rooting for?
Ryan Garcia. I known him for a long time. We fought in the amateurs a lot, not against each other, but together. And I know the family really well, so I would be rooting against him. I mean, for him.
For him?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there someone that you want to fight right now that you would call out, that you want to, you won this title, you're in this, on to the next one. You said you're going to be around all these big names, so that you're in this other bracket. Who are some of like your go-to people that you want to, get in the ring with?
Right now it would have to be either Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney. Devin Haney got all the belts right now, so I think he would be my top of the list. But after that would be Shakur Stevenson.
Okay. What makes you smile right now besides your career as far as boxing?
Probably damn, that's hard. I don't really smile, not even in pictures.
You're smiling a lot right now.
Yeah, right now, cause you got me on camera, but probably just probably hang around my family. Probably they probably bring the other side out of me.
Okay. What about your dating life? You know, with your training schedule, do you have time for a dating life? Are you single in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm single right now. I'm just trying to focus on myself. Plus, this generation is a little different from my type of taste. I like a little different. I think this generation is a little different from.
Describe what you mean by that to Private Talk. You say that it's a little bit different in what aspects? And generation, how old are you? You look very young. So.
Yeah, I'm 21. I just turned 21 in October.
Okay, so your generation is what you're talking about.
Yeah, my generation.
Okay, so what do you dislike about your generation? Is it just from dating wise?
I don't know. I feel like they're just wild and they're like real dramatic. You know, I like to be cool. I feel like I don't know. They're scandalous, especially like if you like a breakup or anything. Like, I feel like they get real scandalous and start like.
Is that because of past experiences?
No, things that I've seen.
That you've seen?
Yeah, especially like they take it to social media too a lot now too. So it's like I don't know if I want to be like my private life all exposed like that too. So it's real different now.
So do you have training behind that as far as you going to date that people tell you like really what not to get into or to who to be around?
Nah, I would say more experience. You know, I did it a couple of times before in the past, but it's not. I mean, it was cool, but I mean, it's not. It's just different. I don't know. I kind of envision something different for myself.
So when you say different, you said that your generation you don't like. What do you like? Is it what are you looking for?
Well, more like obviously somebody more like I mean my type. I like to see like somebody that's kind of like a homebody, chill. Now you don't really see that in women too much no more. You kind of see them like out, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not my preference.
Okay. What is the craziest fan interaction that you've had? Have you had anything crazy?
I had a couple crazy things. I had some guy almost like he wanted me to sign kind of like his armish kind of thing. It was kind of weird, and I always get recognized like at fast food places.
So did you not sign his arm?
Oh, I did, but it just.
What was weird? Just because he wanted to sign, but like his body part signed and not like a physical thing.
I think it kind of caught me off guard because I don't feel like I'm a public figure like that yet. So when he kind of told me that, kind of like threw me off.
But you're sitting here at Private Talk. I mean, you are somewhat of a public figure. You know, you're doing bigger things. I mean, we all grow, and there's levels to certain things. But people are talking about you. People are seeing what you're doing and the hard work that you've put in.
Right.
So I feel like it is kind of sometimes throws you off. But I've signed foreheads. I've signed whatever you want. Bring it to me. I feel like the more the merrier. I feel like it's you gotta embrace those things sometimes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So let them soak in. You deserve your flowers however you get them, and they come sometimes in little blessings that you don't know.
Right. No, it kind of just caught me off guard, I guess.
What about celebrity meetings? What is have you had a celebrity fan moment that you maybe met somebody that you kind of like got like starstruck or never thought that you'd be like around?
I mean, I've been around a lot of famous fighters, but like somebody that celebrities like, nah, not yet. I mean, there's a couple people that would like to meet, but haven't got a chance to.
Like who are some of those people?
Really like actors, like somebody like Johnny Depp, like people that actually like watch on. I watch a lot of movies, so I watch him a lot.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I do.
Okay.
So if I probably saw him, I probably would get a little bit starstruck because I mean he's I guess a childhood actor that I used to watch.
Okay. Did you know who Miss Alexis Texas was before you came here?
Yeah, I've heard of you.
So you've seen my movies. You said you're a movie buff.
Well, not those type of movies, but I mean, I heard
You've
of
seen
you.
a clip.
Yeah.
You seem like a clip type of person in your generation, as we speak.
Yeah. Maybe I might have, glimpsed.
I feel like you can't look me in the eyes when you say that. So I feel like Private Talk. I feel like he may have seen something a time or two. It's okay. You don't have to, it's truth with Texas sometimes.
Yeah.
You're just going to tell Miss Texas the truth. Just let it out. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Dang, it's hard. Probably Selena Gomez, maybe.
Selena Gomez?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. What are some top three, or what are your top three rules that you abide by? That you live by, your code? Like, do you have a code?
Yeah, I always try to be honest, loyal, and real to the people that I'm around, that I circle myself with. So I guess those three. I always try to be like that.
What would you say is the best advice that you have ever gotten?
The best advice I've ever gotten. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but I mean, I guess, one that I, get constantly is just don't take what I got for granted. Don't go making a dumb mistake that could cost me my whole career and stuff like that. So I guess I always kind of try to like, abide by that.
Okay. Is there a moment in your personal life or career that you wish that you could relive and maybe even change?
There'll probably be a couple that I could relive, but nothing that would change, because I feel like, you go back and try to change something, it might alter some other stuff that you went through too. So, but definitely a couple things that I would like to relive.
Can you give us one?
Probably, I mean, one of my first ones, probably winning my first national when I was a little kid. That one felt exciting because it was the first time, I was not even a ranked fighter yet. So kind of getting in there and, knowing that I could go there and beat the top guys in the country was really fun. And probably my last fight too. My last fight, I just got a belt, so it was just all the more merry that I have my people there too. So it just felt really good.
What does that feeling of like winning the belt, winning a title, how does that feel for you, and how do you like take that in?
I mean, in a sense, I kind of feel like a champion already, even though it's not, obviously the world championship belt yet. It feels like, I'm getting up there, and, obviously my work that I'm doing is working. So that's how I feel about it.
Who do you go to for advice?
My father.
Your father?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though, sometimes we hear advice that we don't like to hear, but we know it's the truth. So definitely my father.
You can't always have yes mans. That's why I think the hard truth sometimes is always, sometimes it's good to hear.
Yeah.
What do you, so, you're just starting in, boxing, and you're getting all these, getting to those places where you want to be. Is there anything other besides boxing that you like to do or want to aspire in the next, 5 to 10 years?
I mean, as hobbies, I like golfing and I like playing basketball. Anything that's really competitive, I like to do.
Okay.
But, as far as, career-wise, I do want to kind of pursue acting eventually after my boxing career, or during, don't really matter, but I think I would like to do acting.
Do you do any kind of like skit things now, like on TikTok? Do you have, or, because all these, generation now, TikTok is a big thing. There's all these trendy things as far as like even just showing somewhat of, a character of things. Do you do that kind of thing?
I haven't, and maybe I should try to do some skits, but usually TikTok I see like nothing but dances and stuff and I don't know, I feel like I'll be
So you're not a dancer?
I can dance, but I don't know if I can dance on camera.
Can you show us some moves?
Not right here, not right now.
Not right here? So on the spot, you can't do it? Not even for Miss Texas?
I gotta be like really motivated to do so.
What motivates you, Tito? What would motivate you, I guess?
I don't know. It would have to be for like some type of prize or something. Like it's
a prize. Okay, so you need you need a trophy of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like all in competition, so I guess it would have to be for something.
Okay. What is your biggest strength?
I think how strong I am mentally. It's real hard to break me, even whether it's outside of life or inside the ring. I think that's my biggest thing. I don't really let nothing kind of throw me off course.
What would you say is your biggest weakness?
That I don't have one.
We're not all perfect, and I don't know. You wanna stand by that, Tito?
What's my biggest weakness? I don't know. I guess I don't know. I know I have one, but off the top of my head,
it's off the spot. Sometimes it's hard. You have the reflection. Maybe maybe we'll go back to that question if it comes to you. You can tell Miss Texas. If not, maybe you'll figure it out for yourself. But I think it's good to like stimulate those conversations because we all you are in what you do. You need discipline. You need to be your biggest fan. You need to know that you do all these things. But it's also to the vulnerability too. I feel like also impacts the whole person, and it also strengthens those things. So we have to identify. We all have some weaknesses that we can always work on.
Right.
What is something luxury-wise that you treat yourself with? You have this like strenuous schedule. You're working out a lot. Is there any time that you do something that you treat yourself for, and what is that?
Luxury-wise, I mean, I wouldn't say so much that. I think more.
I mean, it could be like a spa day. It could be anything. It isn't. Luxury is always different for anybody else.
True, yeah, I do that actually, but especially because my feet, I be moving around a lot. I be getting like blisters in my feet, so I definitely always get that taken care of too. But I think more or less it's more like I treat myself with like junk food, I guess.
Okay.
Because I'm always have to be on a strict diet, so when I get that
so you
chance,
like the cheat day.
Yeah, and I got a sweet tooth, so it kind of sucks.
What is like your go-to snacks?
Oh man, I love like every single chocolate. It don't even matter what it is. They tell me I'm nasty all the time the way I eat. I eat like 3-4 bags nonstop.
Like, give us like a run if you're going to the, convenience store and you're having the munchies of any sort, and a sweet tooth is kicking in. What do you grab?
I'm grabbing a Coke, a Taki bag, a Hershey, the peanut butter cups, Hershey Kisses, and then I'm grabbing some Sour Patch
And you're eating this all in one sitting?
in one day.
In one day?
Yeah, well, like, I usually get it at night, so I'll eat it by the end of the day.
Okay.
So I'll have it done.
All in one sitting?
Probably, yeah, it'll be done like in an hour or two.
What are some things that you are scared of?
I guess not living up to my full potential. Not maybe, whether it's, taking things for granted, not living it up to what I could fully be.
Okay. Have you ever had a bad Uber or Lyft story?
I haven't, because I rarely take some. But I do have a couple weird ones where they be taking, like, on the Uber, they be taking, like, a couple dudes. Like, there was one time my mom said she went on a Uber ride and had another dude there. And it just felt weird, like, the way they was.
Like if he was going to, like, take her somewhere else kind of thing? Like. Yeah,
like their vibe, if they felt a little weird. So when I was in there, I was kind of, like, watching him the whole time. But that's a little weird. Maybe he might have had a bad accident. Maybe somebody did something to him. So I'm not sure, but.
Like a worm. What would you say is unique about you?
I don't know. There's a couple. I mean, I feel like I got the ability to make a lot of people laugh around me, and I think
so you're a comedian, jokester.
I think so.
Okay.
And I think I got the ability to, like. I think people recognize that I got the ability to, like, lead people. I feel like I'm a good leader.
If you could change jobs, would you? And what would it be instead?
That's hard. I don't think I would change job. Well, I mean, I would have another job, like I said, being the actor, but I don't know if I would change it for something. Would I redo it again? I would I would maybe consider it, because it's hard. It's a hard sport. It's a hard lifestyle. I mean, I don't think anybody would want to get punched for a living 2 times back to back in 2 different lives. That's hard.
I mean, I feel like there's always different types of people. Some people like it. You
Right.
Clearly like it in some sorts.
No, yeah, I love it, but to do it again, it's a hard sport. Definitely if I have kids, I would definitely make sure they know everything before considering doing it.
Have you ever been kicked out of a place? And if so, why?
No, I haven't been kicked out of nowhere.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
You're smiling like you're like trying to
No, 'cause
remember,
I'm
going
trying to
back
think
in
about
like
it.
your head. You're like, was it me or was it my friend? Have you been in this situation?
Yeah, not me personally. Nah, I've never been kicked out nowhere. I mean,
But you've been with people that have been kicked out that you've had been with.
yeah, I mean, I've been kicked out of class a couple times, but nothing like out of a place, nah. Or like
What
that.
were you kicked out of class for?
Just
Being the
goofy.
class clown?
I guess in a way. I just wasn't annoying like a class clown. Though. I'm just cool like that.
What is the best pickup line you've ever used, Tito?
Damn, I don't use pickup lines. I just go off top. I feel
What-
like pickup lines are too corny, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like you start thinking about that line too much. I feel like once you go up, like you're gonna start.
So
stuttering.
everything's always different.
Yeah. I always
So if
do
you were going to
everything.
give me a pickup line right now off the top of your head, what would you tell Miss Texas?
Oh man.
Now I'm making you a little nervous, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit?
I don't know. Now I'd have to think of something because then.
But you said not to think about it by your own words. You said don't think about it too much or you're not going to like it, Or
I don't want to start stuttering on camera.
oh, well, there's always a first for everything. If Miss Texas is going to pop your cherry, this is the time. We are on private talk.
Right. Yeah.
I think I heard you like gulp from over here. When is the last time you've had sex?
Damn. This year.
This year? This is a long time. This is almost the end of the year. Does that mean like the beginning? Like
Let me see. I gotta think back.
You gotta think about it. You have to
Like-
think about a lot of things. This is, private talk with Alexis Texas. It's okay to loosen up a little bit. We like to get to know you a little bit better. Your fans want to get to know you, a little bit better because there's other sides to you other than just boxing. Like you said, you have other interests, you have other things, and you have a personal life. And you
Yeah.
may not want or are in a relationship right now, but people want to know.
Right. Yeah, like October.
Okay, October. That's not that long ago.
Yeah.
Why do you Have you ever taken a souvenir home?
Like from anywhere?
Like
like
from-
from traveling? Is that what you mean? Or
No, from like a person, like a a girl that you've been with or an encounter you've had?
No, I'm not weird like that.
Has anybody ever taken anything from yours? Like some girls leave with a sweatshirt, they take your underwear, you know, something like t-shirt.
I know like 2 girls that have my jackets kind of got me mad, but I think that's it.
You're like on the hunt for it?
Yeah, I mean, they were
You're never going to get it back, long gone?
Yeah, I'm not going to get it back. It was years ago.
Do you have any tattoos that you regret?
No, I don't. I was thinking about getting tattoos too, but I don't know. I might just not get no tattoos.
What are some things that you look for in a partner?
I think, I mean, it's hard. They got to be, feel like I got to genuinely feel like they're a good person. And I feel like they got to be, in a way, I'm a God-fearing man, so I guess I would look for like a God-fearing woman, someone that believes in God. So I think kind of those two would be like the main ones.
Okay. What is success to you?
I think having my family live comfortably, I think that'll be a success.
Best concert experience?
I've never been to a concert. I'm kind of mad about that.
Never?
Never.
What would be a concert that you'd want to go to besides Selena Gomez?
I don't know if I would go to a concert. I said I had a thing for...
Yeah, come on. You got to show love to her. You got to be a fan of her just as much as she is of you.
True. All right.
Gotta manifest it. You see like how I flipped that?
True.
Now she's a fan of yours.
Right. I hope she is.
So what concert, if you could have the choice, is there somebody that like who is like your top 3? Like what do you listen to? What gets you like going? Like what's like something that you're out like it's a vibe?
I mean, there's no artist alive right now that's like, oh, I wish, because the main artist I listen to a lot is Tupac, and he's dead unfortunately, so I wouldn't be able to go to his concert. But I guess right now, probably like a Drake or who else? Maybe like a Jack Harlow concert or something. I heard his concerts get pretty good. So.
Okay, I like that. Do you have a social media weakness? Is there one that you like more than the other? Is there something that maybe you fall down the rabbit hole? Like are you a meme type of person?
I'm a meme type of person. I feel like, as in weakness, you mean like which one do I like more? That's
yeah.
What you mean. I guess I'm on Instagram a lot more. I guess that's the one I kind of prefer. But I do like going on Twitter every now and then, just seeing what the crazy stuff they got to post.
Because I feel like Twitter is way more, you know.
Twitter's crazy. Twitter, you get into arguments.
Have you gotten into arguments on Twitter?
Yeah, but my account, yeah.
Your account?
My account got banned, so I had to make another one. So I stopped. I just look at them now.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything you regret saying no to?
Is there anything I regret saying no to? I don't think so, no.
No? So you always say yes to everything? You go by your intuition?
No, I don't say yes to everything, but I don't think there's something
that serves you, like, you know what I mean? Things that you wouldn't say no to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Going back from.
Yeah, nothing that I would regret now.
What are your thoughts on OnlyFans?
I think it's cool. I think everybody got to make, a living the way they got to, so it's nothing. Yeah.
Do you have any subscriptions that you're subscribed to?
Nah.
You don't have any fake accounts out there?
No.
No? Is one subscription that you cannot live without? From anything from music, TV, Netflix, what is one subscription you just cannot live without?
Probably Apple Music.
Apple Music?
Yeah.
Big music guy.
Yeah.
If you could describe your life in a song, what would it be?
In a song?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Probably it has to be one of the Tupac songs. I'm trying to figure out which one though exactly.
So big Tupac influence. He's a Gemini like myself. We're very smart people, very influential people.
No,
I feel like that's what's great about music is because it doesn't matter. Like, unfortunately, passing and whatever, their story always carries on, and it's very like influential to people and what they are going through in their story. Even though you're still you're 20, in your 20s, and he's would be a lot older. But he says it's you either relate or you not. Are you a Nas fan?
No, I'm not, unfortunately, because of
the young generation.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just it was a Tupac, Nas, Biggie beef, so it's like I can't.
So you loyal like that.
I don't listen to Biggie,
okay.
So I can't. That's disloyal to him.
Okay.
Plus, like I said, I rock with him, so I don't really.
All right. Well, that is the rest of those questions. We're gonna get to Truth with Texas. You think you're ready for it? Are you warmed up to it? I asked you some like leadway questions. To you kind of got a little flustered. You drink. I have more water for you if you need me to stop and get you more water. But I won't be too hard on you. I promise. Okay, so how this part works, it's Truth with Texas. There's 4 cards, 4 aces. Each ace suit is a different type of question, from romantic, spicy, naughty, and kinky. We'll go through a little of the questions, then you can ask Miss Texas anything. Then we will complete Truth with Texas. Are you ready?
So it's okay. So it's either I answer the truth or I ask you a question. Is that what it is?
No, you're just gonna ask me answer the question. It's called Truth with Texas. So when we give you these cards, that suit is gonna tell me what type of question I'm gonna ask you, and then you're gonna tell me your truth.
Got you. Okay.
And then at the end of Truth with Texas, then you can ask Miss Texas something, because at that point I feel like I've put you through the hot seat a little bit. You deserve a question or two.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I guess.
Are you sure? You seem really nervous.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you're just contemplating if you should be in my seat.
I'm just trying to figure out what to expect.
You can't expect. You never know. Sometimes I feel like it's better that way. I won't be too hard, though.
All right.
All right. So, again, we're going to go through all the cards. Tell me which one it is.
What's that?
Ace of.
Yeah.
Let me see it. A club. Okay, so it's a kinky question. Shower sex or car sex?
Wait, what?
Which would you prefer?
You said
Shower sex, car sex?
shower.
Bondage, yes or no?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Bondage, yes or no?
Bondage? What is that?
Like tying people up, like spanking, like, more of like a fetishy type of thing.
I guess, why not? Yeah,
Yeah? Okay.
sure.
You said sure. Don't just tell me yes if that's not your answer.
No, yeah, it's
I don't want to put words in your mouth.
like you're okay. Wait, are you asking
Come on,
like
Tito.
would I or like?
Yeah, would you? Like, which do you like that, or is that something that you wouldn't want to try?
Yeah, we'll try it.
You would try it.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite time of day to have sex? Are you a morning person, nighttime, midday? Doesn't matter. You're already ready to go.
I mean, I'm an all day type of person, but I think nighttime is more like
More your speed.
well, I think it's more situated for that.
Okay. Have you ever had a partner that was too kinky for you?
Yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna take that back.
What does it That
No.
means yes.
I haven't.
So why was this person too kinky for you?
No,
or were
I don't.
you too kinky
No, 'cause
for
I
them?
had to think about it. Nah, I haven't. Nothing crazy.
That was a lie. I've lies. This is Truth with Texas, Tito. You're not telling Miss Texas the truth. All right. Well, I'll let you pass on that just because, we're new friends, and I'll let you pass on that one. Do you have any fetishes?
Nah. I don't.
Do you even watch porn, or have you ever watched porn? I feel like you're not. I feel like you're either really reluctant to say that you have, or you just are a clips type of person.
In the past, but not recently, no.
Just because you just came out of coming onto a fight, and because you've been focused in that way, or just because you've been entertained with boys where you don't have to, or is it just not your thing?
I mean, it's like, I don't know. I feel like that, like most people that, how do I say it? Most guys that be doing that, they just get stuck on that, and I'd rather actually go.
In real life.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's good. I mean, I feel like that's not a bad thing. I think that that's realistic. I think that, you know what I mean? I think it's there to stimulate him for other reasons. I feel like with me, I don't need it to watch porn to do it. I could just watch a TV commercial and it doesn't even matter. Or real life events happening. You know what I mean? I feel like people kind of think those questions are kind of taboo. I feel like it's, the more we communicate and make it more normalized, where it's more healthy. It's not a bad thing. I feel like that's what you want, then that's your boundary and that's what you like.
Right.
You ready for the next set of questions?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got the hardest set out. So
yeah, we got kinky was, I feel like kinky is probably gonna be the worst subject for you because I feel like you're not really the kinkiest person, but you're still young. All right, Ace of.
All right, so another
Diamond. So that's spicy. Let's see how spicy you are, Tito. All right. Something you would not do sexually. What is something completely off limits?
I mean, not off personal experience, but I heard with that I would not do, or not not let them do to me.
Anything. This is your question.
I mean,
however you want to answer it.
I heard I heard some girls go down and lick dudes in certain areas, and I wouldn't allow
Okay.
that. Yeah, that's weird to me.
So that's off limits for you.
Yeah.
Have someone ever thrown up on you while giving you head?
Thrown it? Nah.
No throwing up.
Nah, that would be.
It would ruin the mood.
That would really.
But it happens. Some people even have a fetish. My last guest was telling me it's like a fetish thing, which I did not know that was a thing. But yeah, it's not for everybody. Different strokes for different folks. What is your worst hookup story?
Worst hook? I don't.
You don't have any. You're always A1.
Yeah, I don't got one.
Always one. Who are your top porn stars?
What? I mean.
You have to know some name.
I mean.
Do you need to phone a friend?
Nah. I'm on your podcast, so I'll say Alexis Texas first.
Okay. Well, he gifted me that one private talk. He already said he'd never seen my work before, but I still don't believe him.
Alexis Texas first. And then, well, it's like I don't know any like that, like, cause I don't really watch that type of, so I couldn't really say. But I mean, I heard of other actors that are good.
Who?
I heard like things about Tiana Trump, and
Okay.
I heard who else?
I haven't got the pleasure of ever working with her, but I've heard great things about her as well.
Oh, and Mia Khalifa was pretty popular too.
Nice. But you've never seen their clips, or you have?
No, never.
Allegedly.
Right.
We're going to use the allegedly thing. Have you ever dated somebody older?
Dated? Nah. Nah, I haven't dated nobody older.
Okay. Have you ever fallen asleep during sex?
Like, what do you mean during?
Like during any act, any sexual act, did you ever fall asleep or have somebody fall asleep on you?
I had somebody fall asleep on me, but I never fell asleep.
What were you doing to her that she fell asleep?
Just things that normal folks would do during that type of.
At that time of night? That's a good answer. I like that. Have you ever stayed in a relationship based only because of sex?
No.
Okay. Next set of questions. Look, you're doing great.
I know.
We're halfway. We're 50-50. You got it.
That's the heart.
Romantic question. Are you a romantic?
I would like to think so.
What is the most romantic thing you've done for a partner?
Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, has somebody done something romantic for you?
Nothing yet either.
So what, do you have an ideal setting that you would want to do? What is romance to you, I guess I'm saying? Because some people could be as just like making a playlist or making a nice dinner, or do you have anything in particular that you're like, what kind of romancer are you if you say you're romantic?
I mean, I've done things, but I wouldn't like, I don't know if it was like, I don't think it's like movie type romantic stuff where it's gonna make you like fall in love type stuff. I mean, I've done like when you go to the beach and like eat, like make a picnic type stuff. I've done that type of things, but never like, I don't know. I feel like I could do more.
Okay. Ever slid into somebody's DMs?
Like, what do you mean? Like anybody? Or are you talking about like
Anybody.
famous? Yeah,
Did they respond back?
of course.
Of course. I love the confidence. Favorite part of body on the opposite sex?
Like, okay, but like be more specific. Like, what are you talking about? 'Cause
How more specific do I need to be? It could be anything. It could be a body. It could be her butt, her boobs, her face, her eyes,
Okay, I
her
just wanna see,
nose,
like-
her cheeks. It could be anything.
Okay, because I thought we were just like, I just want to make sure. Okay, I guess the eyes.
Eyes?
Yeah.
It's all in the eyes, Chico?
Yeah.
Yeah? You got that? Making out or cuddling?
Am I dating this person?
I mean, we're in like a fake scenario, but what if you were dating this person? What is your go-to?
I guess cuddling then.
Okay. So you don't cuddle with people you're not dating is what you're saying, but you are a cuddle person.
I don't know if I feel too comfortable like staying there for too long.
Okay. If you're not dating them.
Yeah.
Okay. Dinner date or movie date?
Dinner. I feel like movies too. I think that's kind of like. I think it's kind of like everybody does that. In the
Okay.
movie, you can't really do nothing.
Okay.
So I think dinner, you kind of like talk to them a little bit more.
Romantic sex or kinky sex?
Like, you talking about handcuffs and all that, right?
I mean, yeah, that's kinky to you. You said you would
No,
try
that's
bondage.
what you said
Yes.
in the cards.
It's all in the cards now.
I don't know. That's hard. That's like.
If you had to pick one or the other for the rest of your life.
I think anybody would choose romantic. So
Anybody? Are you sure about that?
Well, not every. Maybe.
Look,
maybe
now you're
maybe
doubting yourself
maybe
'cause you
people
look-
in the room might disagree, but I think I would go romantic.
Okay. If you needed a fun, safe word, what would yours be?
A fun, safe word?
Yeah. So say like so. Let Miss Texas teach you a little bit. Okay. So in the bondage world, usually because it's like usually testing limits and doing things, sometimes people have a safe word. So if it's too much, they don't have to like totally ruin the room, but they say that word and then and everything stops because it's too much for their comfort level. So if you were in a relationship and you were doing playful, like you said that you were willing to try with your partner and those things, what would be like a fun, safe word that you would think that's, between you and your partner? It could be like pineapple. It could be like, I don't know, doggy. I don't know. It could be anything fun.
I don't know. I don't know if I would like have a word like that. I would probably just be like chill, but I don't know.
Everything goes.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I would just say chill. That's it.
So if we're having like, a electric prod on your nipples, everything goes.
No, I would be like.
See, that's like bondage thing isn't just like tying you up. Sometimes it's like it's testing your limits, but you want to try it because you've never tried it. But what if you try it and then you're just like, oh, fuck you. And then you need to have a word so they know fuck you doesn't mean do it again.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'll be like.
Look, I'm gearing you up for your next partner eventually. Someone on Private Talk might be out there wanting to like be, be a partner with you. And they're going to they're going to know your safe word.
Right. I mean, I guess it would be some type of, it'd be like, I guess it'd be like fuck or something, to be honest. Like, I don't know.
That is not a safe word.
How's that not a safe word?
Fuck? Because sometimes people say fuck when something like, not that it's bad. I mean, at least to me. I don't know. Maybe you only say fuck when it's bad. Sometimes fuck can mean like it feels good.
Yeah, but I'm like, if I say that, I wouldn't be like standing still. Like you would see the way my body reacts. I would like jump. I would do some weird stuff.
But see, that's assuming someone knows your body reaction. But if you had a safe word, they automatically know they're not gonna prod you again with something. Mind you, hypothetical.
Yeah, I never
You're
had
thinking
this.
too much about
I never
it.
had this type of.
Just have fun with it, Tito.
Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. What would I use as a safe word?
Do we need to skip it?
I'll say Simba. That's what
Simba?
I'll say. Yeah.
Okay. I like Simba. Deal breakers. What are deal breakers for you in a relationship?
What's the deal breaker? I guess like one of them. I guess not believing in God. That would be one. I guess that's probably like my main one, to be honest.
Okay. Giving or receiving? What type of partner are you?
Giving.
Sex on the first date?
Depends. On the person.
Okay. So if you have chemistry or whatever with?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, it just depends, like the vibe too. Like I don't know.
Well, that's mean energy. So energy would be your vibe if you're feeling that person, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Last romantic question. What can I ask you? Naked or lingerie? Do you like your woman to dress up for you? Do you not care? It could just be naked and ready to go. Do you have a preference?
I mean, in the heated moment, I guess I got no preference, but I think if I'm thinking about it, I guess lingerie.
Lingerie? Okay.
Yeah.
So you like the whole dressing up, the way it looks. Do you have a fetish, you would say?
To take it off, probably.
Okay. All right, last card, Truth with Texas. We've got the Ace of Spades, which is a naughty question, our favorite here at Private Talk. You're doing really well. I appreciate your honesty. I know you probably were not ready for these questions by the look at your face, but you're doing really well. And hang in there with me. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you don't need a safe word with Miss Texas?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. But now I know what it is. Simba. If he says Simba, Private Talk, we gotta cut this. All right, naughty questions. Handcuffs or blindfold?
Shit, give me handcuffs so I can't go without not seeing.
Okay, choked or spanked?
Me being choked or spanked? Or are you talking about me doing? Okay.
Do it, Taylor.
Choked.
Okay. Do you like dirty talk?
I feel like you're gonna ask me to say something because I seen a clip of you doing that. So, I mean, yeah, but I don't got no dirty talk right now on me. I don't got it in me right now.
I won't make you dirty talk for me, but you like dirty talk.
Yeah.
But
sure.
are you the one who's dirty talking, or do you like the female to be the one dirty talking, or just back and forth?
I guess back and forth.
Okay. Lube or spit?
Spit.
Have you ever paid for sex?
No.
What kind of outfits turn you on? You said the lingerie. What kind of, is it just like a whole, like a one piece? Do you like a whole like cosplay type of situation? Role play where it could be a nurse, teacher, something like that? What kind of outfits if you had the choice?
I never done all that, but I mean, just a 2-piece, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever hooked up with a friend's sibling?
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm being truthful here. Trying to.
I like it. It's Truth with Texas. This is where you're supposed to let it all out. It's like confession, but different. You know what I mean? It's confessions with Miss Texas. Let it all out here at Private Talk. What about hooked up with somebody's mom? Friend's mom?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Have you ever faked an orgasm? I heard this is a real thing. I didn't really know it was a real thing until I had a conversation with some of my guy friends. And apparently, allegedly, this is going around. And you guys do this kind of thing.
I never faked one. Nah.
Biggest turn off. What is something that a girl you just won't approach, you won't deal with, you'll just not with it?
Like you talking about sexually?
Or just in general.
I don't know if they're not clean. Like I mean, obviously you could tell.
So hygiene.
Yeah, like I'm not going down there.
Not going down there. Have you ever had a bad experience?
Bad taste, I guess. Yeah.
So you just didn't go back for more?
Yeah, I didn't.
No go on the field. All right, those are the rest of Truth with Texas. See, you completed. You can stop sweating so much. I know that bottle is getting a little crunchy over there. Is there anything you want to ask Miss Texas? I know I put you through, a little hot seat, but it's called Private Talk. We need to know a little bit more about you, and I feel like people wouldn't have ever asked you these questions, and sometimes you need to give a little bit more, be a little bit vulnerable.
Right. I mean, I guess you put me on spot. So like, okay, I guess I'll ask you one. Or I got a couple. Wait, do I got a couple?
Go ahead, go. Let's
So,
hear
like,
it. We got time.
Okay, are you a kinky type of person?
Am I a kinky type of person? It depends on what you think is kinky. I think that naturally, because of who I am, I would identify as kinky. Yes.
Okay, so what type of stuff do you like?
In what context?
Like what do you mean?
Well, what kind of stuff I like? I mean,
like okay, like do you like you were asking me handcuffs, blindfold? You like all that type of stuff? Or
do I like handcuffs? Absolutely not. I don't like giving that much control away. I could be blindfolded, yes. I think that's more in my wheelhouse of the sexual eroticism of what that portrays, because I feel like why I ask these questions too is because everybody has a different type of taste. Everyone has a different type of female they like, male they like, what kind of like smells they like. So with those things, it's like I am more of a visual person. So I feel like taking my sight away and describing to me things sexually is more intimate and stimulating for me sexually. Whereas like giving away my hands and not being able to like use my hands, I could not do that because I have control issues. So therefore, I would not do that.
So I'm assuming getting tied down too would be a no.
That's a hard no. I just, not for me. Not for me. I have been lightly tied with like a shirt that so I would knowingly know I wouldn't be like left. I feel like it's just probably trust issues, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe bad experience, maybe.
No, not even a bad experience. It's the assuming of what a bad experience could be.
Gotcha.
So it's the overthinking in me. I'm a Gemini, just like Tupac. So I'm an overthinker. So it happens. What else you got for me?
Let me see. When did you start making movies and why?
When did I start making movies? In 2006 is the first time I ever did a movie, which when I first started was reality porn was a new big thing. And a company called Shane's World did a line called College Amateur Tour, and I was the prodigy of one of those movies. Never thought I would do it. I was in college, young, dumb, and full of cum. I was like, I would have fucked the person anyway, so I got paid for it. Never thought I would do it again. Then I got a phone call a couple months later, and they were saying that a company called Bang Bros in Miami wanted to shoot me. I went to Miami. I had an amazing time, and I loved everything about it. And I moved a week later to LA, and I've been here ever since. My motto was go big or go home. I said, I'd continue to do the adult business until I wasn't having fun with it. I definitely I've been in the business for 15 years. I do different aspects of it. I started, doing movies. I haven't done a movie in over 5-6 years. And now it's about all the luxuries of doing other things. But yeah.
Where are you originally from then? Since you say you moved over here, you're not from
Texas.
I was gonna figure that by then.
Lexus, Texas ain't no joke. Private talk. You let them know. That's right, Tito. What else do you have for Miss Texas?
I think on a first sitting, I think that's enough information.
Have we got to the point where you're gonna tell me the pickup line yet? You haven't have time yet. You haven't.
That'll be off camera.
Oh, off camera. You can't give away all your tips and clues to everybody.
I can't. Then they're gonna start stealing my swag, and I can't do that.
No, you can't do that. All right, well, let's get back to what do you have coming next for you? You just had the fight. What are you gearing up towards? Is there anything, what's next for you, Tito?
I'm gonna start getting ready for a fight early next year, like January, February, and it's gonna be against another opponent that's fought world champions, like I said, like Haney and stuff like that. So it's gonna be good, and hopefully we get more straps on the line. So I can force these fighters to fight to have the belts.
Okay, so what are you going to be doing in between that time? What does your schedule look like? Booked and busy?
Right now, really just interviews and just right now I'm kind of enjoying myself a little bit with the time I got, but I start training already. I'm already doing stuff lightly, but I start training again already in December.
Okay, where can we find you? Where can we support you? Where can we see where this next fight is so we can go and see it?
Yeah, you can follow me at all my socials at Real Tito Mercado, and I'll be posting updates and all that stuff right there.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming and taking time on Private Talk,
Thank you. Getting
to know you a little bit better. I hope you had a fun time and I didn't grill you too much. All right, Private Talk, thank you for tuning in. Until next time. This episode is sponsored by Bet Online.